Hi YouTube. Okay, it's 12:11 today. The channelers are probably doing their thing. I've been praying against them. I know you guys have too. It's 1 month, 1 day after the Mayan school rituals. So basically what the lady said, who claims to be channeling the angel Archangel Michael, she's obviously highly possessed by a fallen angel. She said she talks of them as ascended masters, and they're coming down to give people out-of-body experiences and all this sort of thing. Now, what I want to point out is basically all of the movies, media, they've all been saying, oh, it's the end of the world in 2012 when the Mayan calendar ends. Well, the Mayan calendar actually ends in 12 days time. So isn't that convenient how this all is lining up with all the subliminal depictions of the coming of the Antichrist? As a lot of us know, it's nothing to do with the birth of Christ. So I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people are celebrating the coming and the birth of the Antichrist. Now, in 12 days time, the Mayan calendar will end. I just want to quickly show you this, which is on the newspaper over here. The Sun newspaper, gutter press newspaper owned by Rupert Murdoch. Now this is what they're saying now. Apocalypse not. Phew, Mayan 2012 end of the world prophecy wrong. An ancient prediction that the world will end in 2012 was wrongly translated, an expert said yesterday. The Mayan doomsday prophecy made December the 21st next year the date of the apocalypse. But now esteemed Mayan expert Sven Gronmeyer has revealed the world has nothing to worry about after all. The prophecy was found on a stone tablet thought to be 1,300 years old. Mr. Gronmeyer, a German who studies the Central American civilization at La Trobe University in Australia, says because the tablet was cracked, the hieroglyphs were almost illegible and were given the wrong meaning. He says it merely predicts a Mayan god, Bolon Yokt, if that's pronounced correctly, will return to Earth on that date. And because he is the god of creation and war, people must prepare the ground for his arrival. So, you know, god of war, destroyer maybe. He said there was nothing on the tablet to indicate that God will destroy the world. Mr. Gromeyer said that that date is loaded with a symbolic value, but crucially he added, it is the passage of a God and not necessarily a great leap for humanity. I'll put this link down for you. Okay, so they're basically saying again, you know, ascended masters coming down, all the Galactic Federation of Light nonsense. So is all of this just coincidence that right, where's this other picture gone? We had you remember the Google picture we had last week of the mural by Diego Rivera. This is his wife's picture, which I'm still working on. A lot of work to do on this yet. There's a big story to tell about this. There's someone behind the scenes literally controlling the events. I'll give you a quick clue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fingers. The thumb you can't see is 6. There's a lot to this. I'm not going into it now though, I just want to quickly mention something else quickly. So basically we're looking at the birth, the return of the Antichrist, which also aligns with what they're pushing out with the gutter press newspapers and the lamestream media. 24th of December, 12 days after today. So we've got the Galactic Federation of Light talking about the return of the Ascended Masters. Now, what I want to bring to your attention, okay, let's quickly go to Google. Okay, so here we have it. Today's Google homepage doodle. Robert Noyce's 84th birthday. Who is Robert Noyce? I haven't done much looking into this. I've got enough on my plate already to be researching. After a quick look, Robert Noyce, co-founder of Fairchild Semiconductor, co-founder of Intel. He's the inventor of the chip and Very chip. His legacy is Sematech. Work together in cooperation with Texas Instruments. Also close connections with Receptors LLC, biotechnology. Also, he is a descendant of Major John Mason, Major John Mason being the English Army major, who has close connections with the Windsor royal family. There's a place called Mason's Island by Noank. I think it's Connecticut, is it? Very close to North Carolina Research Triangle, where they do all the animal testing and all sorts of strange Monsanto, full of Illuminati companies there in the North Carolina Research Triangle. Now, Major John Mason led the Mystic Massacre against the Pequot tribe, killed loads of men, women, children, took loads of slaves. Now, Major John Mason, I covered this guy back in February. He was included in my video. Descendants. Robert Noyce, nicknamed the Mayor of Silicon Valley, was the inventor of the integrated circuit or microchip. Okay, so Mark of the Beast, anyone? So that's basically all I'm going into with this one. If you guys want to look into it further, it's up to you. I'm just putting this word out for you. Not sure exactly what you find on this guy altogether. Guaranteed you'll find strong links to all of the elite. If you do a search on Robert Noyce Very chip, you get loads of stuff come up. Robert Noyce is credited with invention of the microchip and Very chip corporation. Co-founded Fairchild, Very chip, RFID. You know, there's loads of stuff here. Okay, so it's up to you guys if you want to look into this any further.